I say, here at Kajun Reseller, you give me an offer and I'll take it.
I say, this is Johnny's place, where you can have it for no problem. I got the dollars.
Fixed income, no credit, bad credit. Here at Cajun Roots Reseller, that's no problem.
Let them have it.
I've got my dollars and I sent in my best offer.
We say, yes. See the special man. The easiest man on YouTube.
You got the dollars? We got the offer? Let them have it with no problem.
Hello, and good morning on this nice morning of a crispy 68 degrees here in Massachusetts. How's everybody doing today? First in the chat is Miss Aretha. Hello, I hope I said your name right. Hello, good morning and welcome, Miss Queen. Hello, Cindy. Hello, good morning and welcome. Life with Polly. Hello, good morning and welcome. All right, Mark. Hello, good morning and welcome. And Mike, if you're listening. Perlini. Hello, good morning and welcome. Glenn. Hello, good morning and welcome, sir. How are you doing? I know I'm not going to ask how that weather is down in the south because I know it is hot. Let's see. Jennifer, hello, good morning and welcome. Yes, don't forget, it is our every Friday I put out a new featured channel of the week. And Tom Cruise is the feature channel of this past week. And I'll be changing that tomorrow morning, every Friday morning on the community tab below. Hello, Stacy. Hello, good morning and welcome. Thrifty Hippie. Hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Chef Sketty. Hello, good morning and welcome. How's Anitra? Oh, I had that off. Oh, thank you for correcting me. Sketty, what's your first name? Let's see. Well, this morning I have been very busy. I have worked and lurked all morning long. I have 16 items listed. I have 16 items sitting right here on my desk, all draft ready to go with a total of 32 drafts that I did this morning. I got a lot of listing to do, so I want to get that out the way. I got more to do. So that's what I've been doing. Plus, I have beans cooking, soaking overnight. And I have that ready to cook after the show. I'm going to start slow cooking that for this afternoon for dinner or supper, however you want to call it. And I'm going to do some grilled chicken. And that's what I have already done this morning. Do you mind, Jenny? Missed something. Oh, Jennifer. Okay. Another Jennifer in the house. Do you mind, Jenny? Vintage Diggs, how are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. How have you been? Long time no see. Good to see you. Yes, I am still subscribed. Let's see here. Chef Scotty, I've been go by Jenny, or Jay. Okay, cool. Well, thank you for letting us know, Jen. What's up, Hoosier Sticker? I watched your new video this morning. Wow, nice. I did ask a question in your comments, by the way. So y'all, if y'all haven't checked out Hoosier Sticker's channel yet, he does a bingo every Saturday at 5 p.m. He does the early bird, so to say, where you go in and you chit chat and get your numbers and ask any questions. He goes over how they play it, and at 6 o'clock they start the actual bingo. So go check it out. I know I'm going to have fun. I'll have fun every Saturday because I ain't the one doing it. That's the fun part about it. Because I know what it goes into doing one of them. Good morning, Mr. Michael. How are you doing this morning? Yes, all these fabulous family and friends in our chat today. I want to thank y'all. Some people have been shouting out the channel. And I want to thank y'all for doing that because now I am 39 away from hitting the big family of circle of 1K. By the way, a question for everyone. What does LCS stand for in precious metal space? You're going to call me out. That was my question. You're wrong for that. Good morning, Miss Barbara. How are you doing? Good to see you. Angela, hello, good morning and welcome. Jennifer says, there's Hoosier Stacker's link, by the way. I'll go check them out. Does anybody know what that means, by the way? Local coin store. Well, thank you, Mr. Ryan. I need to find out where we have one here because I don't think we do. I got to find one. I kind of wasn't sure if that's what it was, but, I got to ask, I want to make sure. I don't want to assume, because you know how sometimes when we assume, you know what I'm saying? Jen says nearly 1,000 times a day my name is okay. What's up? Good morning, Ryan. Hello, hello, good morning and welcome. Isma, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing this morning? Good to see you. Helen, hello, hello, good morning and welcome. He's laughing. Good morning, Mark. How are you doing this morning? I was trying to lurk. Oh, you see, I had to bring you out just with a question somebody asked in the chat. I like that. What's up? Good morning, hello, and welcome, Jabby. That's what we call it, local coin shop. So I need to check and see if we have any here. Although we probably have to go like to the big town, 2 towns over. Thank y'all for answering that. I am looking forward to checking that out. Cool. Yeah, I need to look because I don't know. I'm looking for that in card shops, supply shops. Thank you, Hoosier. Local coin shop. Thank you so much. That how do you call that song goes? That's what friends are for. Anywho, I need to start looking around because I'm getting low on the top loaders for cards, and I'm getting low on comic book board and bags, and I want to try to start supporting the local places. I need to find out where they're at, if they have any here. Because I don't mind buying them online, but if I can support a local shop here in the area locally, I don't mind doing that. Hopefully I can find them. Because I really don't want to go in the city of Boston. That's not my location to go into. I just don't like the big cities anymore. Since I moved from New Orleans, I don't miss it. All right, here's Jennifer's link. If y'all haven't checked out her new channel, her new video, she just put out another video recently. Go show her some love and support and give her some watch hours, because you know she's always doing this with us in every chat you go into. She's dropping those links for you on her phone. And here's her buy her a milkshake. Show her some love and support with that as well. She's doing all this on her phone, y'all. Busy working on my book. Another book? Cool. Awesome, Miss Barbara. Hello, Cheryl. How are you doing? Good morning. Hello and welcome. Yeah, I need to look. Jabby, when is your next Jabberdy coming up? Is it going to be the first week in August? Which I think is right around the corner. This month's flying by. So 6th or 7th, maybe? Make sure you promote that. Hetty, hello, good morning and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's see here. So, special kids, Jabberdy. Oh, okay. This Friday at 7 p.m. Awesome. That is going to be cool. Oh, and I sent Tommy, the bargain of Buffalo Picker. He will start his regular shows again on the first Friday in August. Not tonight, not this Friday, but next. So if y'all like to join everybody with the Defend the Hustle with Buffalo Picker, he'll be on next Friday. I will be a guest on his show on August the 19th. Yeah, on the 19th, I will be his guest. There's the link if you want to set your reminder. There's the link to the Kitty's style of Jabberdy. I know, Skitty, I'm going to have a special sale to finance all of the milkshakes I owe Jennifer. Yeah, I just sent her some day before yesterday. Got to take care of her. Got to show some love. That's what we do here. And she does that in every channel, y'all. Everywhere she goes. She's not asked to do it. She just does it. All right, Glenn, don't work too hard, sir. Hopefully you can stay cool in that the Louisiana weather down there. I don't miss it. Not me. Let's see here. Let me go ahead and get the link. I have not heard from somebody who asked me for a date in the auctions. I'm giving them till today, and if not, that date's going to still stay open. Other than that, I'm already starting to book in November. If you would like to be a guest on the show, on any of the auctions, please reach out to me. Hello, Scarlett. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Because I am now booking in the month of November. Good morning, Lisa. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? And I will be doing that. Anybody who wants to send me a message, and I'll be glad to put you on the calendar. Okay, I dropped the link, and I forgot to pin it. There we go. It will be pinned momentarily. If you look at the top of the chat, there's a blue box. In that blue box, there's a link for you to come on in. If you'd like to come on and promote your channel, you're welcome to come on in. I think I'm going to have a special guest tomorrow that I already know is going to come in and possibly, hopefully, pop in and promote their channel. So I'm looking forward to that one. Mr. Mike, hello, good morning, and welcome, sir. How are you doing this morning? Good to see ya. I got to take my chicken out and marinate it so I can grill it tonight. But yeah, I started cooking the beans last night. All the seasonings, all that good stuff. And there's Glams. Hello, good morning, and welcome. There's Lindsay. Hello, good morning, and welcome, Lindsay. How are you doing? Good to see ya. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Don't forget, Leslie does her shows every Tuesday at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And speaking of shows, today her little birdie told me that today Dawn from Dawn's Southern Finds and Susie Woozy usually do their shows every Thursday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. They are moving it to 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting today. So if you're usually going on there at 9:30 right after this show, they are going to be moving it to the 3 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting today. So definitely go check that out. Make sure you set your reminders for that. They just moved it. I think it starts today, if I remember correctly. My neck still hurts. Yeah, it's moved to 3 o'clock. And then again, don't forget, Dawn and Mary do go live today at 12 o'clock noon Eastern Standard Time. And again, if you'd like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is in the top in the blue box. Just make sure your camera is turned on so I can verify that it is you. Why, hello, Patrick. What's up? Good morning. Mr. Ryan, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing, sir? Good to see you. Also, we have a couple more people coming in. Don't forget to help share this channel out. And because of y'all doing the sharing y'all been doing, I am now 39 away from 1K. So make sure you do hit the thumbs up. That does help the channel. And don't forget to leave comments even after the show's up. That does help as well. And again, if you're going to any of the links that Jennifer's dropping in the chat, if you miss them, don't forget that you can go through the 3 dots next to the person's name in the chat. But don't forget to go and watch some videos. Make sure you leave some comments. And then also hit the notification so you don't miss anything. Because that does help the channel, but it also helps you from not losing your subscription. And again, if you are going back and forth and watching every Wednesday, I do put a list out in the community tab of those who are in the need of another, need like watch hours, or they need like something to get to their next milestone. That list comes out every Wednesday. So check that out as well. That did come out yesterday. And I already started a list for next Wednesday. Of course, I do scratch them out, and then I pick, make sure I put the list of the feature channels of the week every Friday. That's all done in the community tab. Let's see here. So other than that, tomorrow we do have the TGIF Buy Now Sell Auction. That's every other Friday. Let Let me see who's my guest tomorrow. That'll be Tina. Tina at Agi. And then this Sunday is Jeannie and Mike with Thrifting with MJ Beans. Also, they do have another channel. They just branched off. They were doing Joke of the Day. And they did change it off and move it to a new channel called Cool Beans. It's BEEANS, NZ, I think. I may have added too many letters there, but yeah, they also doing their Joke of the Day on that channel. And there's Dawn and possibly Mary. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I love it when I mention somebody's name and they hear it and they come pop it in the chat. I love it. So yeah, hello, good morning, and welcome. So what does everybody have planned for the day? I am going through a lot of inventory because I got to pull a lot of Halloween stuff together. I'm going to be part of that Halloweens, something Weens, auction Ween or something. I'll show. I need to find out more about it when I'm going to plan it. So I'm trying to go through a lot of inventory and pull all that together. Tina will be on with me next Tuesday. Awesome. Yeah, she was on last week, I believe it was, with Roy from Horizon Picks. That'd be awesome. Yeah, she's finally getting out there and getting on other channels. That's good. I have a Whatnot sale today at 1 p.m. Well, Vintage Digs, put your link in the chat to your channel or your Whatnot so we can save you in our watch list. That's what I do. I try to save it to where I can get my notifications. Well, look who's here, y'all. Miss Target pallet buyer herself, planning to get out of bed. What? Ella. Hello, good morning, and welcome. She's been busy with them pallets. And there's our link to the Joy of Auction Sundays, which is at every Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And remember, if you want to be a guest on any of those auctions that we do here on this channel, please make sure you reach out to me. All my information is in the description below this video and all my videos. If you reach out to me, I will give you some dates that are available depending if you want a Sunday, a Wednesday, or a Friday. And I will let you know. As of right now, I'm already taking dates for November. As of right now, October is full. All right, there's your link. Let me go save it. And what time is that? You said 7? Where's that? Where's that coming up? Oh, you said you gave us the main Whatnot. Now I gotta go searching for it because it's not your actual page. If you can actually put your page, would be great. Because what you put in the link for the Whatnot digs is the general page. It's always hard to find somebody if you don't have the direct page. That's the only thing I don't like about Whatnot. They need to be easier with that. But what you gonna do? There's Ella's link, y'all. Go check it out. And again, if you would like to come on and promote your channel, you're more than welcome to. That link is at the top of the book, in the box. It's a blue box. You tap on it, and it will be open for you. Wow, Johnny, November already. I have not started on. Yeah, I am booked right now. I just finished October yesterday, and I'm now using anyone who wants to be on in November. Yep. Yeah, I'm already starting November. Always have to look at the calendar to make sure, but yeah, I was looking at that yesterday because I gave somebody the last date. Now I'm waiting for that person to verify. If I don't hear from them by the end of the day, I'm giving it to someone else. Oh shoot, I am not. No, you're okay. It's all right. No, you're good. You're good. We'll find you somehow. If you can go to your main page, your page instead, yeah, it'd be helpful. Because I'm always having issues with finding sellers. When you said your sale was, you said 1 o'clock. So let me see if I can find it that way then. What category are you in, Diggs? That might help. Yeah, I can't find it. I got to look for it. I ain't got time right now to do that. In jewelry. Okay. Do they have it marked for jewelry? Sports, modern age comics, others, vinyl, diecast. Wow, I didn't realize they had a lot of these different categories now. Okay, I'm gonna have to take in my time after the show and look for it. All right. Oh wait, they got the little slides right here. Duh. Oh, I see it. Jewelry. Where'd it go? Jewelry. Oh, right here. Jewelry, and then go to jewelry. There we go. All right, I'll look for it after the show. It's a jewelry set. Cool. Yeah, don't forget to reach out to Leslie. She's trying to get her September schedule filled. If you would like to be a guest on the show, she does that every Tuesday at 11 o'clock a.m. Central Eastern Standard Time. I see you in Rachel's videos. Nice to get to meet you. Ping G, hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see ya. You're welcome. Like I said, I'll do that after the show and we'll try to find it. Because I don't have no shows this afternoon, so I'll be usually YouTube surfing, so they say. It's usually when I do watch a lot of the videos. I have some I gotta watch in my playlist. Speaking of playlist, I found the video this morning. There's Thelma Thrift that I've been watching, and she's got a video she just came out with 2 days ago, and she bought a Goodwill jewelry jar. And this is why I always say, whenever you buy those type of jewelry jars or anything like that, always check each piece. She came across a piece that is a designer's necklace. Then it weighed 110 grams and was a 925 piece in a jar. So that is something you definitely want to look for when you're looking at your jewelry, especially when it comes to those. They don't, sometimes it depends on where you get them from. They don't know what they got. And I happened to see that video. And I have it in my playlist because I want to watch it. And it was a jewelry jar she bought from Goodwill. Yeah, I do. I love watching her, and she's got that soothed voice. But I have her video that I gotta watch. She just did it 2 days ago. Live auction today at 1 p.m. with Finding Treasures on your channel. What? Giovanni is going live with you today. Awesome. Hello, Harry. Hello, good morning and welcome. He is driving by and waving y'all. Y'all wave back at hey, hello, how you doing? Thank you for always stopping by, Harry. I know you're always working, and always thanking you for always stopping by and at least saying hello. I just repop the jewelry jar. I don't even go over them with a I go over them with a magnet anymore. I don't even go over with a magnet anymore. Just check out the broken pieces. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I go over through them and I separate them and do. I have a whole bunch of ready for crafting. I figure it's more fun for them when they don't know micromanagement. Yeah, and it's always different. But what's good about that with her is that she found that 110 gram of a necklace. But I do definitely want to go back and watch that video. I'm at a red light challenge. I got 3 minutes to say. Well, thank you so much, Harry. And it's always a good thing to see you and say hello. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, he does a lot of just regular chats where it's just a chit chat, and usually he has a couple of throwbacks and all that good stuff. I have the one I gotta watch. He just put out about some what was it? I saw the thumbnail for it, and I put it in my watch list. And then I'm thinking I had to do with pottery. I can't break that. I don't like. Good morning, Irene. Hello, good morning, and welcome. Good morning, Christine. How are you doing? Good morning, hello, and welcome. Good to see ya. I'll buy gold or silver jewelry from anyone in my area. That's spot price. Cool. Yeah, I got the last one I got to finish watching, Jennifer. I have it in my playlist, the latest one you came out with. I started watching it and something I had to go do something. But I do have it in my playlist to finish watching it. That's one of the things I do too. If I'm watching somebody's video and I have something I got to get done, I'll go ahead and put it in my playlist and keep it up for in the mornings when I'm working early, and that way I can watch it and leave it on and watch it, or listen to it actually, work and alert kind of thing. So yeah, for today for me, I'll be watching some other channels, catching up on my watch list because I have a lot to watch in there. Let's see. Good morning, Donna. Hello, good morning, and welcome. How are you doing? Good to see ya. And don't forget that Jennifer is dropping these links to help you out by going checking out these channels. If you do not get to the link or miss the link, go to the 3 dots next to someone's name. Go check out their channel. Leave some comments. And make sure you hit the thumbs up for them and leave them comments. And make sure you set the notification. And again, if you would like to come on and promote your channel, or anything you have going on your channel, or anything you have going on with someone else on a different channel, you're more than welcome to come and promote your channel. The link is at the top in the blue box. Just make sure your camera is on so I can verify that it is you. I hear someone had a good comic book video yesterday, but I can't remember who it is. Yes, I know, and I have that in my watch list, and I even went and made a comment on that last night before I went to bed. Link to last night's comic book. There's the link, y'all, if y'all haven't checked it out. I did not because I went to bed, but I left a drive-by note saying hello. I just wanted to stop and say hello and support and give my thumbs up, and I went to bed. And I did that with last night on Bobby and Angie's channel as well because I could not stay up late last night. There was no way. And by the time I hit the bed, I was so exhausted from the night before, staying up and partying so late. I felt like a zombie, so I had to go to bed, and I did. I think I was out before I even hit the pillow. Christine's telling everybody, hello. What's up, John? Good morning. Hello, and welcome, sir. How's that weather down in South Alabama in your area? Good morning, Miss Denise. How are you doing this morning? Are you doing your show? Is that today at 11? I think it's at 11. I know a little birdie told me you were going on vacation, so I'm not sure if it's this week or next week. I guess not. Why I thought you were on today? I don't know why. I think I'll fuck calendar, child, because I'll be forgetting everybody. You're welcome, Ryan. Like I said, I tried to at least make my comments before I went to bed. I just couldn't stay up anymore. So that's what I did. Leave my comments and boomed upstairs. No, I'm on vacation till August 12th. Okay. That'll explain it. Well deserved. So yeah, if y'all had any questions last night, there was a good show. Again, I didn't watch it yet. I have it in my playlist. I did stay up enough just to put the comments in within the hour before the show started, and I'm looking forward to watching it. Yours and Bobby and Angie's show last night. So other than that, today was supposed to be in the low 80s. Next week, they're talking about more 90 to 100 degree weathers up here. We'll see. Because lately it's been in the 90s, but the last couple of days has been in the 80s. But it's really not that hot up here compared to down south. I pay more than pawn shops on gold and silver. Hear me and hit me up from YouTube. Look, our rummage page. Today at 2 o'clock is definitely the questions with Danny May. I need to watch that. I'm trying to know who's on today. 150. Ooh, sorry to hear that, Perlini. Ouch. I have to say that's not one of the things I don't miss down south is that heat and the humidity. When it's hot up here, it's not as bad because the humidity is not high like down south. So I like the weather up here. Yeah, that's way too hot. I talk to someone in Massachusetts every day, and he's dying of the heat up there. He wants to move here to Florida. Oh, Lord Jesus, child. Gonna move to Florida for the heat? Oh, Lord, I'd rather stay up here than go down to Florida. Okay, cool. I need to go watch that one then. Johnny, hot. The weather really got me. Tuesday also had a heat stroke. Oh, Lord Jesus, girl. That's all that work you were doing, that Target pallet. That was a lot of stuff in that pallet, girl. Hope you're doing better. Get to feeling better, girl. That's not fun. Well, y'all, I think we might have an update for a story we heard. Breaking news. We got breaking news coming on in. We have somebody with some update on something that we heard of. I think it was Monday. Might have been Monday, maybe Tuesday. So here's the update with Mr. Jerry.
Hello, Johnny.
Good morning, Joe. How are you doing? Good morning, Jerry.
I hate getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning.
I love it. That's too late for me.
Well, I got to get used to it because the little guy goes back to school in 2 weeks. So,
ooh, no more vacay.
They start early down here. We're going to be posting the video for the sale for Monday.
All right, y'all. If y'all missed it, let me make you big here.
See, we got shirts.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Lord have mercy, child. All right, so tell everybody a little bit about your channel. I'm going to take this comment off so they can see your channel and your screen name, even though his name just says Jerry. A lot of smaller items in that palette. Really, Ella? It looked like there was a lot of big pieces up at the top. There's Ella's channel, y'all. Don't forget to go check her out. This guy again, hide the money. So tell everybody a little bit about what you got going on and what you got planned. I know if you haven't watched his channel before, he did a few preview type videos in the past. Yes, Jerry is in Florida.
Yes, I am. I'm right outside. I'm right near Disney.
Disney. So talk about what you got planned and what's going on.
We have sort of got too much stuff. And when you see the video, you're going to see how much room, because I left the car in the garage, so you can see how much room there is between the stuff in the garage and the car. So we got to make some room. And we have a lot of stuff. Yes, we have. Those are all Godzilla shirts right there.
All right, real quick, Jennifer just dropped his link to his channel. That's the channel name and his link. If y'all haven't checked out his channel, make sure you go check it out. Make sure you hit the notifications, because when he puts out his preview channel for his auction, which he'll tell you a little bit more about when it is and what time it is and what kind of stuff he's bringing.
We're going to do an auction Monday, this Monday coming up, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Oh, Perlini, please. I had to move out a lot of stuff just to pack it into the storage unit. So you don't even want to see the storage unit. There's no room in there. I got to pull out stuff just to get to the stuff I need.
Wait a minute. So the last video you had, you were able to move around in it. You can't move around in it now?
Yeah, I can't.
Oh, wow.
There's no room in the storage unit at all. But we're going to be doing comics, toys, plushies, exclusive Disney stuff. I mean, like, we just got in like a whole batch of comics. I mean, we're talking old comics, new comics. I mean, see, like old Captain America, and like some of these are from, if you know your comics, these are Jack Kirby, which are very good ones to have. We have those. We have movie posters. We have exclusive Disney stuff that we're going to put up, like, see, like, ooh, Disney coins.
Does
You
that
got to be a Disney member to get these. So we're going to put those up. We got, as we said, we got Godzilla shirts that I've been sorting through. I just got in a whole box of James Bond cards. What else we got? We got, like I said, we got toys. We got plushies. We got Lego sets that are discontinued. We have all kind of stuff. We got records. I mean, anyone who's been to the sale, if you go to the videos to the past sales and see what we put up, you'll see. I'll pull out some totes that I won't even know what's in the tote till I open them up. So we're gonna have fun on Monday.
I have to say, I have purchased and I wound up winning 2 different auctions that he's done in the past, where he'll take the tote and open it on camera. And as long as there's no personal information or anything personal for him in there, it's to go to the lot. It's considered a lot.
Yep.
And as he's pulling it out, and I happen to win 2 of those. But one of the things I have to say that I was very blessed on winning is Jerry evidently, which I did not know that till that auction, there was a comic book that he was part of. It was already signed, and he wound up signing it on the air, and I wound up winning that comic lot.
Oh, the Bubba book.
Yep.
Yes,
That
because
was
we
beautiful.
do that too. We also we write for comics. So
you just never know what he's going to bring. A lot of what I have to say is the stuff that I've purchased. I've like even the first auction. He leaves you a lot of meat on the bones, so to say, for reselling or for your collection. And the first auction, I had tripled my money from all the stuff I bought from you on your first auction.
come on.
So y'all can definitely want to make sure you're there. Great deals, great stuff. Kitty. Hello, Jean. How are you doing?
Get up there.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. So definitely make sure you are subscribed to his channel, because he will be doing a preview to give you an idea of what might be or what will be in there, just like some of the things. But if you want to go back and watch some of his other videos, it gives you an idea of what he brings to the auctions.
Yeah.
Now, you also do different types of like Comic-Con and different places like that.
Yeah, we do the comic shows.
I think that's how you get most of your stuff, isn't it?
That's how we move a lot of it.
We move a lot of stuff.
Mainly
Okay.
the posters. We're doing a show in 3 weeks. Yeah, we got a show coming up in 3 weeks, and at that show we'll bring about 45 to 5,000 posters.
Wow.
And that's not including all the toys and the books and whatnot that we'll bring there to move. And that's where we move a lot of that stuff from. We like interacting with the people still. We've been doing shows for 46 years now.
Now, when you do these different shows, what helps you determine what you're going to bring to that particular show as far as and that location?
Depends on the type of show. I mean, like if we were doing it this weekend, there's the Tampa Bay Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
So we would be bringing more comic-related items. Like I would bring more of the long boxes of the comics and anything that's, comic-related, whether it's Superman, Batman, Marvel stuff, all that. We'll bring more of that than we would other things. But I still bring a little bit of everything, because you never know who's going to come by the table and see something and say, oh, cool. And this is what I'm doing also when I do the auctions here on YouTube, because you don't know who's going to come up and say, oh, what is this person selling? Oh, is it just all jewelry? Well, and it's not to pick on the jewelry people, but I don't deal with jewelry. The wife does, so I wouldn't be really selling jewelry. But then again, you never know, because she might say, here, take some of this stuff and put it out.
And she has done it in the past. You're right.
She's done it in the past. Said, here, put this up. And next thing you know, we got a Louis Vuitton bag up for sale.
Well, I think it was the last auction. I wound up with some Tiffany. No, was it Tiffany?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Tiffany jewelry. Yeah.
Yep. So you never know. But this is the reason why I found that over the years, if you just concentrate on one item at the shows, people will just bypass you, because they're saying, well, I'm not into that. And they just walk right past. But if you have a little bit of everything, next thing you know, they stop, and they might not buy just that one item. They'll see something else and say, oh, cool. Like with the Hot Wheels. I'll basically bring the Hot Wheels is to bring the little kids over, because I sell them usually like $3 each, 2 for $5.
Right.
But when they bring mommy and daddy over, next thing you know, mommy and daddy sees, a poster, and they're like, oh, I remember that. Oh, how much is that? Oh, that's this. But if I can sell it with this and that, they're getting a deal, and now they're spending more money than what they normally would have.
Exactly.
So that's what I like doing. And because, like I said, because you never know who's going to show up. And I try to do the same thing here when I do a YouTube auction. It's like, how many people are going to see Godzilla shirts, at an auction?
Right.
Let alone Godzilla toys or Godzilla books, or even just something like Ultraman, which if you're into the Godzilla stuff, you know who Ultraman is. And it's like, oh, wow, he's got that, So you never know what's going to pop up because you've seen it. And like you says, I'll open up a tote and just say, okay, whatever's in it. Oh, wow, this is in here. Well, it's for sale. And, and out it goes.
One of the things too, you have a good variety of like even things like the Friday night Nightmare Before Christmas and action figures. And one of the things I have to say too is when you purchase from Jerry, one of the things is a lot of his stuff is still brand new, pristine condition because of the way he keeps it. So you definitely get some good product.
So you get stuff that. Good morning, Judy May, and good morning to everybody else that I missed here. And once again, thanks to Jennifer for dropping the link as always, because she's the best. And but yeah, because you never know what I'm gonna show up with, and I try to keep it as in best condition as I can. Like this. Like this is a whole set of James Bond cards. So it's all in the box and it's all nice and near mint. So when you turn around and you say, well, I like to have that, but gee, the cards are in cruddy condition. Well, they're not in cruddy condition. They're all, so you can make some good money off of it. And like Johnny says, I know what the stuff is going for, but I know what I paid for it. So I know that if I let it go at this price, I'm still making money. You're still making money. It's a win-win. And like I says, like one of the things I'm going to bring is like a 2000 gold rookie card for Tom Brady, and that's near mint. You can go get that thing graded if you want to spend your money on grading cards, but you can go get that graded and that'll, put up the value on that. So now you're making even more money.
Now, out of curiosity, do you have at hand reach of those different cards you were showing us the other day as far as the type of cards you can be bringing?
Yeah, I got I got old Planet of the Apes TV shows from 1976. See, and you look at those, see, they're all in great shape. So when you put those out, you can just say, oh, look at that. Look at the money you can make on them. I mean, I've seen people put these things up for $3, $4 a card. I just don't have the time, and here's Man from U.N.C.L.E. If people, our age remember that show, from the 60s, but like I said, you put them out, $2, $3 a card, you're making money on it. I just, like I said, I don't have the time to be doing
that. Kind of other stuff that's behind them on them shelves.
Oh, you mean all those things? Yeah. See, let's see. Yeah, see, we'll go like this. We'll go like that. See, like an exclusive. If you're into the horror stuff, there's an exclusive Leatherface. This came out like, 2 years ago. Here's a sealed Vampirella model kit. No, we're not going to be at Tampa Comic Con this year. We skipped it because we were busy doing a lot of other things, so we never put our name in. But normally we do Tampa Comic Con. I mean, if we were, I wouldn't even be here right now. I'd be loading up the van and bringing everything out there.
Right.
Because setup is on Thursday. So.
And how long does it usually take whenever you do that? How long do you stay out there usually?
For these shows, no, I just drive back home. It's only an hour and 10-minute drive. So it's a nothing drive. It's not like when I was up north and I'd be doing a show in Jersey or Philadelphia. Then you had to stay at the hotel.
Oh, okay.
But down here, I mean, everything is basically close. It's like within an hour or so.
And how long does that usually go on for the weekend, or just?
Yeah, it'll go on. Some shows will go Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Some will be Friday to Sunday. Some will be just Saturday and Sunday.
Okay.
It depends on which show it is.
Right.
I think Tampa is 3 days. I think it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So Thursday is your setup day. So I'd be there for about 4 or 5 hours setting up the racks and getting everything ready. And then I just cover everything up and come home, beat the traffic. And then Friday, I finish. Like the last thing I usually put up is the racks for the Hot Wheel cars. Because
Oh,
that's
okay.
easy. I just put them up on the pegs
Right.
and it's like boom, boom, boom. And that's it. And it's just like, okay, now I'm ready. And I sit there and wait for people to show up and come buy stuff.
Right.
And then it's like, okay, I mean, we all have that dream that says, oh, yeah, let's have someone come in, buy me out of everything, and I can go home early.
That's a good thing to
But I
think
mean,
of, though. You think big.
oh, yeah. I mean, I bring the big stuff too, which is big money. So I don't usually worry. I had one of my friends that I'm usually at the show. No, it's not really hard work. I mean, I'm so used to it now after 46 years of doing it. I mean, I've had other dealers that look at me and they say, how did you break down so quick? It's like practice. It's I'm, I'm already used to it. I go boom, 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 boom. Half an hour, I'm done. It's like, and they like look like, what the hell? Wait a minute, you have a 10 by 10 spot and you're already all ready to go. And it's like, yep.
You know,
And
one of the things too, the more you do it, the easier it gets for you because then you know what you need to do in order to get it done in a quicker and
yeah,
time
you know
faster.
how to pack up everything and
Right.
set it all up, and it's just like I said, it becomes routine. And usually, what happens is on Friday, like I said, once I'm done with the Hot Wheels and everything, because everything else is basically set up. This is me in the boot.
Okay, y'all come on in.
No, I'm waiting for them to open up the show because
Oh, okay.
because I'll get there early so I get a good parking spot.
Right.
So, I'm close enough. And then, like I said, I'll set up the rack for the Hot Wheels, which usually takes like 20 minutes. And you're talking about like 500 or so cars that I'll
Right.
put out. And then, but like I said, but then I'll be like this. All right, yeah, okay, gee, it's 9 o'clock and the show doesn't open up till 1. Oh, well, this is thrilling.
Now, do you
Mm-hmm.
bring other things other than the comic books when you go to those type with a Comic Con?
Well, like I said, the main thing that we bring is the movie posters.
Mm-hmm.
That's our bread and butter. I mean, like I was saying before, I had one of my dealer friends that was across from me, and I'm sitting there like this in the booth while the show's going on, and he's selling toys here and there. He's making $20, $40, whatever. And about 2, 3 hours goes by, and he'll be looking at me and say, "Everything good?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it is what it is." We chit chat and all that, and then all of a sudden, someone will come in. They'll buy like 3, 4 posters. They'll drop $400, and he'll look and say, "Did you just make $400?" I say, "Yeah." He's like, "It took me like 2 hours to make $400. You make it in one shot." And I'm like, "That's why I like the posters."
Exactly.
See, like I just got in this, which this is.
What's up, Tom?
This is. Oops. That's one side of it. See, it's the seventh voyage of Sinbad. So I'll be putting that out at the show, and because that,
Somebody's asking for
I'll
you to
let
say
you know,
bread
I
and butter.
paid $22 for that poster,
Mm.
but I'll be putting it out for 100 and a quarter, and I'll take 100 for it. So I make an $80 profit.
I
And
got a
that's,
question for you.
yep, bread and butter. But that's where I'll make my money on. I won't make it on something like this.
Right.
This is cheap money. I'll make my money is on this, on a movie poster.
Right.
Like I've got like an original Pulp Fiction that normally retails for 500. I sell it for 350. So once again, it's like you say, I love the heat down here. It can hit 105 and I'll be happy.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Yeah, but
You
the
know,
humidity is so bad down there.
I like it. I
I
don't
don't.
I don't mind it.
I
But I
don't.
mean, that's where I'll make my money on is on stuff like that. I mean, this is fine. If I put
Now,
out
don't
like
you
this
do
card,
a lot of the bigger rolled out posters as well? What was that?
I said like these cards I'll put out. these are all just doubles and all that. So I'll put them out in like a little box, and I'll say $60 for it, and I'll take 50. But that's not a lot. See, I make my money is, like I said, is on the poster. I get more of a return on my posters.
Oh, okay. She's sweating off 10 pounds. What?
Well, that's good. See, I got to do that too.
Now, when you do those lots like that, though, are you putting them in top loaders, or are you just selling them like that?
No, I'll put them into a box.
Oh, okay. Okay.
See, I'll put it in like that, and that'll be it. And I'll just put a price tag on it, or like these. And I just spent time packaging. Like, see, this is a whole set of Lord of the Ring cards.
Oh,
see,
wow.
I wrap it all up nice and pretty. See, this one, see, the Star Wars anniversary cards. See, and I'll put that out. But like I said, this is just so that way I get different people to come walking by the table and say, oh, look what he has. And I've had it where I've had a lot of dealers, they just, at the start of the show, they'll come over to my table and they'll say, we got to see what you have before the show starts.
Right. And John said he bought a Godzilla poster from you and he loves it.
Yeah, see? And sometimes a lot of the posters I get, like especially for Godzilla, they're all from Japan. So you can't even find that stuff here. At my last show that we did, there's a guy that sells nothing but high-end Godzilla toys.
Mm-hmm.
He came over to our booth. He dropped, I think, $1,100 on Godzilla posters.
Wow.
So, like I said, so that's where I make my money. It's not on this,
It's just little filler stuff.
Yeah, that's just filler, just like I said, to bring people into the booth because they'll look and say, oh, look at that. Oh, look at this. And then when they see, they say, oh, these are original posters. Oh, next thing you know, they're flipping through them and they're dropping money. And I'm like, yep, there's where we make our money at.
Now, do you display the posters out somehow? How do they go through the posters?
Yeah, I got them all on board.
Oh, okay.
I'd show them to you, but they're downstairs in the garage.
Right.
They're all
John said his poster was from Japan.
Yep. Yep, and that's the other thing, too. He came to the house to buy stuff. So if you are nearby, just drop me a line, say, hey, I want to come over and buy stuff. And you can come over and buy stuff. We don't care. Go. The wife is very happy when people come over and buy stuff. Because we're like, I'm here, unless if we're off, shooting or something.
Right.
And
now, are you going to be dropping that video today, you said?
Yeah, I'll be dropping it in a little while. I just shot it like about maybe 20 minutes ago.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go putz around, fix up a couple of other things and all that, and make sure I got everything else ready. Like I said, I went through the shirts. Those are large and extra large. And see, they're not just American ones. We got Japanese ones. But they're all legit. We don't sell junk. See, all extra large. See, and that's what we do. And we just have too much stuff.
All right, Jennifer just dropped this link again. So if y'all missed it earlier, make sure you go ahead and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you hit the notifications. But go back and watch some of his other videos. He does have some pre-recordeds that he did on previews of what he was bringing to the other auctions. So that gives you an idea of what kind of stuff he has, because he does have a lot of it.
Yeah, because I'll have a lot of oddball stuff that you don't normally see. I mean,
Exactly.
see, like we
That's
just
what
got
I
in
want.
these. See, these are all Godzilla stickers. There's 10 in a pack. So we managed to get a whole bunch of those. So we got, we're going to have these that we'll put up. And I've seen these sell at the shows. They sell these for like $3 a piece. So when you're talking 10, that's $30 in one package. But we're not going to sell it for that. We're going to sell it for less because we want you to make. Oh, look, see, then we got like this. See, Disney stuff. Ooh, see, cast exclusive. And you open it up and, oh, look at that. Oh, see. We get all that kind of stuff. See, Disney pins and all that stuff. And then we also got paper stuff. I just got these in, and these are signed. Like that's signed by Jason Robards and Colleen Dewhurst. And there's an old Henry Fonda one, or that's Rosalind Russell. That's Dudley Moore and Peter Cook. So we got all kind. Here's a good one. See, Robert Redford. I mean, so
What
we
are
get
the
all
years
that.
on those?
What?
What are the years on those?
Well, this one with Robert Redford is 1964.
Yeah, I had a feeling they were from the 60s.
What was that?
I said I had a feeling they might be from the 60s.
Yeah, but that was the old time stuff that when the major stars would show up on these plays.
Right.
And let me see, what's this one with Henry Fonda? What year is this one? That's a pretty year. Looks like it says 1951, maybe.
Wow.
But I mean, if you don't want it for that, I mean, look at just for the ads alone.
There's somebody who I was watching the other day who actually does that and just does ads.
Yeah, see, like I mean, you got all these different celebrity ads and everything. That I mean, if you wanted to take apart the book, just to
Jiminy
put it out
Flip
for
It,
that.
that's who does that.
And you can make some good money just on. This is 1952.
Wow.
See? But I mean, like, see, and then you got, I mean, just for the ads alone, I mean, just on that one book, you can make some good money.
The channel I'm talking about is Jiminy Flip It. He'll take and go through and show different types of ads that he does. He sells a lot of it from these old.
So, I mean, like I said, then, and you've seen it. I'll put out stuff like that, and I'll just say, okay, give me $30 for it. And it's like, okay,
But one of the things too is I noticed too you do some lots as well. Especially when you have a lot of things and the bid goes up, you add to it. And that's what makes it interesting.
Yeah, because I don't care. I'm like, no, it's not like I'm gonna miss it because I've got other stuff that can take place of it.
Right. Exactly.
So it's, I mean.
And another thing too, every now and then you'll see some jewelry he pops in there is because his wife wants to get rid of some things. And that's another way you can get some great prices on jewelry too.
See, and like these are exclusive. See, Star Wars mini posters. I got a whole box of these because the studio sends me these things. Because that's the other thing. The studios for a long time, they used to send me the boxes of the mini posters.
Okay, Jeffrey, sorry to hear that. So yeah, if you haven't checked out his channel, Jennifer's been dropping it in the chat. Be on the lookout for his preview channel video coming out today sometime. And then he's doing his show. And again, talk about your show and when you're doing it again. It'll be this Monday, you said?
This Monday, 6 p.m. Eastern time is when we're going to run the show. We're going to have all kind of stuff, whether it's toys, Disney stuff, cards, movie stuff, Godzilla shirts, Halloween shirts. We're going to put up whatever we can, and you won't know what's going to come out, and neither will we. But we're all going to have some fun, and we're all going to give you some good stuff that's going to make you some money.
Now, for some people who may not know, how are you able to get a hold of a lot of the stuff that you get? Talk a little bit about that on how you acquire that kind of stuff.
I've been doing shows for 46 years. I've been selling since I was 5 years old, which is 56 years. I started doing non-sport cards. And back then, you get to know these people, whether they're the artists, the companies, and they were happy to give you stuff because it was promoting their items. And as I was doing the shows when I got older, I would talk with some of the representatives from like whether it's Universal or Paramount, whoever, and became friends with them. And then they were like, oh, you're going to be doing this show? You're going to be doing that show? Yeah. Would you mind if we sent you boxes of pins or mini posters. Can you put them out for us? And I was like, I don't care. And then they're like, yeah, whatever's left over, you can keep. So next thing you know, I'd have like 5 of those Star Wars ones. And you're like, that's not bad. But then come the next show, they're sending me like 15 other boxes. And now I got tons more. Now I got boxes of the stuff. Same thing with the movie pins.
Right.
I mean, I've put out the movie pins on here, which Johnny can tell you that brings in some decent money.
Yep.
You know, and I just acquire the stuff because I know all these people, and it was back at the time when they wanted to make connections. Not so much today. Everything's a dollar thing now, so it's a little bit harder. But like I said, I still see some of my old reps at some of the bigger shows and all that, and we shoot the breeze. But that's how I get a lot of my stuff. And then, of course, it's like anything else. I go to yard sales. I go to flea markets. I deal with a couple of other auction companies. And I just get the stuff. If I can get it cheap enough, then I'm happy. But
and for those who don't know much about you, also talk a little bit about what you do on the side.
Which side? I have many sides.
Yeah. The movie productions.
Oh, yeah, we were writing for comics, but now we've opened up a movie production company. We've already produced 2 movies. One that's almost done editing and putting in all the effects and all that, and that should be coming out in December. And we're working on with another company right now. We're co-producing another movie. And actually earlier this week, I had a third company get a hold of me. They want to know if we want to produce one of their features. So we're looking at that, and that's what we do to keep busy. That's why you don't see me all the time, is because I'm busy running around with that. Morning, Dee Dee.
And one of the things too, I know a couple of times you have showed us your collection of pictures with some of the stars, and so
that'll be this book.
He meets up with them, and he winds up taking pictures of them, especially at these shows that he does.
That's this book that keeps getting bigger.
Yeah.
And that's just, like Darren McGavin, Jonathan Frid from Dark Shadows. That's from the movie Phantasm. More Dark Shadows. See, that's me with Jonathan Frid because I was his security. And then see Doctor Who, A-Team, Dirk Benedict, Veronica Carlson from the Dracula movies. And that's Star Trek there. See Doug Bradley from Pinhead, from Hellraiser. Jeffrey Combs from Reanimator. There's Jeffrey again. That's one of the directors. And yeah, so it's Jamie Lee Curtis and her mother, Janet Leigh. And Batman and Cynthia Rothrock and, up Salma Hayek and up WCW. This is when I was with wrestling for a while.
Make sure you hide that from John if he ever goes back and visits you.
Linda Blair from The Exorcist. And a lot of these people, it's not just a one-time meet. I know them personally, and that's it. And so I just get to deal with them all the time. So when I'm at the shows with them, a lot of times we'll go out and eat and everything. And
John said he saw it already.
Yeah.
Perlini says Jamie Lee is filming very near me. Also, cool.
That must. I wonder if that's because I think the new Halloween movie's already done. So she must be a new one.
Yeah, he's been around to where he's able to meet a lot of different people, and it's just amazing on all the stuff that he acquires.
Well, it's like I said, I started out at the right time when the shows were first starting. And a lot of times, you could bring a stack of comic books. I started out at the right time when the shows were first starting. And you can bring a stack this big and say, "Here, Stanley, autograph these for me," and he'll sign every one of them and not charge you $1. But later on, they started charging you money, so.
Yeah, Paulini said it's a new one.
Yeah.
Yeah, Polini said it's a new movie they're doing.
Yeah.
So what's up,
'cause
Mr.
like I said,
Ryan?
Great to be here, man. What's up, Jerry?
nothing, just trying to keep busy, keep out of trouble.
Cool, man. I just wanted to pop on real quick, Johnny, and just say thanks for all the promoting you do. I'm not on here to promote anything today, but I just want to come on and thank you for
Well,
what
see,
you do.
I gotta ask. I'm gonna interrupt you.
Yeah.
Is that an original 129 behind you?
That's not, but I showed 2 of them last night on Glams's channel. I did show 2 of them last night. Yeah.
Show or sell?
Show. Yeah.
That's one of the ones we gotta put back into the Spider-Man collection. We're only missing 22 issues,
Okay.
and we'll
Very
have them
good.
all.
Yeah, the 2 that I showed last night were graded 5.5 and 3.0.
Ah,
So yeah, you have your card shop over there. How long you been doing that? You I know somebody had made a comment, and I know about how long, but how long have you been doing your shop now with card?
Yeah, we've done this brand. I've done this brand since 2017. I created the brand in 2016, but then I owned a card shop in the 90s for 10 years. And I'm sure Jerry knows what that was like back in the 90s.
oh yeah.
A little birdie told me he was even opening his first shop before he was legally to even drink.
Yeah, that's true. 94 is when we started. Yeah. And then on my channel, I'm a little kid buying comics back in the 80s. Of course, Jerry remembers that, I'm sure.
Those were the fun times. I mean, a lot of people don't understand that, because they see comic shops everywhere. They don't realize that back in the day when we got comics, you got them at a drugstore.
That's right.
And if you missed out,
I got an old spin rack. I got an old spin rack right back there. Right back there.
Oh, wow.
And that was the way that you got your comics back then, because there were no such thing as a comic shop.
Right.
They didn't show up until like the 80s.
That's right. That's right.
And for y'all who may have missed the show last night, which I have on the playlist to watch, there was a special guest on Glams's channel last night having to talk about the topic of comic books. So
yeah, that's where I showed the book that Jerry was asking about, the 129 Spider-Man, which is the first appearance of the Punisher in comics.
Right.
I was just on the show last night. Let me tell you this, Jerry, you'll like this. I took those books back home. Those are some good books, as you can attest to.
Oh yeah, I know that I've seen a 129 and a 9.0 go for 15 grand.
Yeah, and a 9.8 is over 25.
Yeah. I mean, it all depends, but I mean, right now things are getting tough, so people are letting some stuff go for cheaper money.
Right.
Now's the time to buy.
Now
got the money to spend.
It's the same thing like with my movie posters. Some of the more expensive stuff has dropped big time, and I've been picking up some decent stuff. And if you're able to pick it up and sit on this stuff for a while, can, in about 2-3 years, you can turn that stuff over and make some decent money.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And that's
why I've always said that this stuff is like playing the stock market.
I was going to say,
but more fun.
You're trying to save.
It's more fun. You enjoy it more because you just. I mean, like I just got in. I mean, I know it's the reprint, but it's the Marvel Tales of the Goblins from Amazing Spider-Man's.
Right.
But those still go for some decent money. Because the people who can't afford the Amazing Spider-Man, they'll buy the Marvel Tale ones. And so,
and that's just like anything you want to invest in too. You want to make sure you can have the ability to do it and be able to buy low and sell high.
Yeah.
And that's in anything, no matter what.
And you just got to know when to let it go. And me, I've always said that if you're going to make a profit, you're going to make a profit. Don't cry later on that when that book that you sold for $40 that you only paid $1 for, and now it's up to $75. You're like, I lost money. I'm like, how did you lose money? You paid $1. You made $39.
Exactly. What you got there? A box of cereal?
to Jerry's point about the Marvel Tales, on my back wall back there is a Marvel Tales version of the book he was asking about. That's so much big money. So that's a good example of what you're talking about.
Yep.
You know, the Marvel Tales version, much cheaper
Right.
version. So that's a great example. That was actually on my back wall back there.
Yeah.
So that's to your point.
Yep.
Yeah.
But that's the thing, you know, and a lot of people, if they don't know that, they're like, oh, I can't ever get that. I can't. Well, get it this
Right.
way, and at least you say you have it, and you don't worry about it.
Right.
You know. But a lot of the older stuff now, like I'm surprised, is the old Marvel Godzilla run.
Yeah.
That came out. I mean, they only did, I think, like 24, 27 issues. Those are going for big money now.
Oh, wow.
I mean, before you
Star
were able to
Wars,
get them.
You mentioned
Oh, yeah,
that
depending
earlier.
on which you got the diamond cover.
Again,
There's the other cover.
The reprint version is easier to get.
Yeah.
It's a lot cheaper.
Right.
You know, and they present very well. They look great.
Yep.
You know, and you don't have to pay hundreds of dollars.
Right.
You know, for the reprints. So that's his point. You can buy books relatively cheap, and books that you think you wouldn't be able to get.
Yeah.
And I know
you
Jerry's
can
going
have
to be
stuff
selling
and
a
at
lot
least
of
say
that.
you have it in your collection and be happy with it.
Right.
You know?
And I gave that advice last night on Glam's channel, not to give away everything that was talked about. Buy what you like. Buy what you like.
Yep.
You know, enjoy
And
it.
just know though that when you do buy what you like, sometimes it's going to be expensive. It's like I love my
Could be.
Godzilla stuff, but I mean, coming from Japan, that stuff goes for big bucks. But you got to then turn around and say, well, am I going to buy this piece or that piece? And you got to say which one you're going to buy and say, okay, well, I'm going to be happy with that.
Right.
You know, and that's it. You know, and people just got to, you know, you can't have everything.
No.
This isn't like when we were younger and you didn't have as many things to choose from. So there's no way you can have everything. So just get what you like, get a few pieces, be happy with it and say, hey, I got this and this is, you know, I'm happy with it. And don't worry about what somebody else has because somebody else may have an in, like me. I got an in to get, you know, movie stuff. So you say, oh, I'd like to get that. But look at that. Jerry always, well, that's because Jerry knows these people. So he gets handed a lot of this stuff.
Right.
You know, so there's a difference. It's not like, you know, a lot of times I'm going out and I'm sitting there and I'm throwing out thousands of dollars of cash. If I did, the wife would kill me. But I mean, but it's like, yeah, I do have good stuff. But this is over the years that I've collected all the. I mean, I've got. This is not even all of them, but I've got like over 5,000 DVDs. You know, and it's like, well, how did you get so much? Well, it's collecting them over the years.
It's called accumulation. It's called accumulation, right?
It's not
Jerry?
like I got it overnight or anything. And, you know, but this is why when I do let something go, you know, like I'll bring this to the show that I'm doing in a couple of weeks, more than likely. Now, I'll tell you, I paid, I believe it was $20 for it. But I'll put it out for like 65, 70. Let them chew me down to 50. I made $30. I'm a happy boy. Someone will say, oh, you lost money. How did I lose money? I paid 20. I got back my 20 plus. And they say, oh, but that extra. If I left it at that price, I'd be like you, packing it up at the end of the show and bringing it home.
Right.
That's not what I'm coming to the show for. If I want people to come see my stuff, come to my house, look at my stuff, and walk out.
Exactly.
You know, but no, I bring it to the show, whether it's on here or at a convention, to say, take it home with you. It looks better in your house than it does in mine. And I've said that a lot of times to customers. Say, it looks better in your house than it does in mine, buy it. You know, and you just got to say, you're only going to make so much at a time. Be happy with it. If anybody who does business knows you're supposed to double whatever it is you put into it.
Right.
So if like doing a show costs you $1,000, you have to make $2,000 before you start seeing profit. So if you're at $4,000 or $5,000 at a show, how are you losing money? You're not losing money. You've made money. So be happy and just say, okay, I made money, and, you know, go home with 4 empty totes, you know.
Well, if you're at the point of you're not making money and you're losing money, then what's the point of doing it? You know?
Well, the thing is, then that's when I tell the people, I say, then you have to sit back and say, what am I doing wrong? What am I not bringing that these people want to see
Exactly.
that I'm not bringing? So if you're selling model kits, but nobody's buying model kits, then guess what? Stop bringing model kits and bring something else. You may
Exactly.
love model kits, but doesn't mean everybody else is going to love model kits. You know, as much as I love Godzilla, not everybody's going to come by the table and say, yeah, I want to buy Godzilla stuff.
Right.
You know, as much as I love Jaws, I mean, they're not going to come by. They're going to say, oh, that's nice, and walk away.
Right.
So you want to bring to the table what they want. It's like the best way to put it is like you're the restaurant, the customer comes in, he looks at your menu and says, I want this. That's what you're selling. You're not selling anything else. You're selling this. You know, and that's the way you got to do it. And then you got to just focus. Then you focus on selling that item or those items. And next thing you know, you start seeing that, yeah, you're making money at the shows now. Because now you're not putting money into something that isn't selling for you.
Correct.
You know, it's like when I was up north doing shows, I always had to have 1 6-foot table that was nothing but wrestling figures. And they would come, and by the end of the show, you know, by Sunday, I'd be down to like, if not a quarter, almost the table is empty. But down here in Florida, they don't want to buy wrestling figures. So I don't stock up on wrestling figures down here. I bring other stuff. So that way, that's what they're going to buy, and that's what I'm going to sell.
And that's when it goes back to the location.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because down here, they don't want this, they want that. And it's every place is different.
Right.
So you gotta watch. It's like I said, it's like playing the stock market. You gotta watch your market and see what's selling where and how good you're gonna do. And this is why I adopted way back when. I bring a little bit of everything because I don't know what they're gonna want to buy over here. They're gonna say, oh, I want this. Oh, okay. Well, next thing I know. Yeah, I know they all live down here too, and that's what kills me. It's funny. The wrestlers live down here, but they don't. The toys don't sell worth a damn. I make more money up north than I do down here, but it's just like I said. It's just you got to know your market. You got to know who you're selling to, and you work from there.
Yeah.
And once you start doing that, next thing you know, you're going to see that you're going to go from, let's say, making $200 to $500. Then you're going to say, oh, okay. And then it goes up and it goes up. And then you're going to hit your plateau, but you're going to still be saying, well, I'm spending 100, but I'm making 500. So I'm making $400 profit. Hey, that's good. You know, where else can you go that you're going to work a weekend, you know, spend $1,000? You know, it's like I tell people, I say, you know, if I came up to you, Johnny, and says, okay, tomorrow, give me $1,000, but when I see you on Sunday, I'm going to give you back $5,000. How many weekends are you going to do that?
Every weekend I can, but
there you go. And this is what I try to tell people. Yeah, you're not making much, but when you say, hey, if I'm doing an extra $5,000 a month, which is actually an extra $4,000, you're like, well, that's an extra $40,000 plus a year that you're making.
Right.
For what? For a weekend? That's what most people make on doing a regular job. You're doing it on a weekend.
Right.
So it's like, am I missing something here? No, it's just you should be doing this instead and making your money. You just have to know your market.
Yeah.
You know, when people say, oh, well, he talks a bit, and it's like, well, let me put it to you this way. I've bought in 2 houses with doing this.
Right.
You know, and they look at me and they say, what? I say, yeah, by selling movie posters, I've been able to buy 2 houses. You know, and they said, oh, and I'm like, yeah, oh, this is why when I say maybe you should look at it this way, it might work out better for you. You might want to say, hey, let me try that. It's not going to hurt you. I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to make as much as what you were making before.
Right.
You know, you're not in a losing situation. You're in a better situation.
And that's why it's important. You need to know your location and where you're going when you do those kind of things, because it may sell in one location but not another.
Yep. And it
Somebody
might
may look
sell
at
in
something-
both locations, but for different prices.
Right.
It might sell more in one area than it will in another.
Yeah.
It's a very strange hobby that we have here.
Right.
But it's fun. Like I said, I've been doing it 46 years. I got 4 more to go, and then at 50, I retire. I've had enough.
All right, Jennifer has dropped the link for Dawn and Susie Woozy. They did change their show from 9:30 to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time starting today. So make sure you check them out as well at 3 o'clock. Don't forget also, Jennifer's been dropping Jerry's link and also Card Shop Ryan's link to their channel. Make sure you go check them out. Make sure you subscribe to them, and make sure you go back and leave comments on their videos. But most importantly, make sure you do hit the notification so you don't miss out. And we're going to go ahead and close the show out because my numbers are going down. But Jerry, go ahead and recap again on what you got coming up and what they need to look for and when you're going to be doing the next auction and your preview video.
I'll be putting up the preview video later on today because I just shot it this morning, showing what we have in the garage and how little room we have. And it'll show a lot of the stuff that will be coming up at the auction that we will be doing on Monday on my channel at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. And we're going to have all kind of stuff like some of the movie shirts and toys and comics and books and whatnot. And we'll have a mystery tote or two. And whatever's in it, as long as it's not personal stuff, it's going to go up for sale. And I also said that for any of you people that are nearby, if you want to come to the house to buy stuff, just drop me a line and say, I want to come over. When are you home? And you can come by and buy.
That's right. All right, Ryan, you want to plug anything that you've done recently or anything you would like to do? Because I know you're always in the channels, the chats, promoting everybody, but go ahead.
Woo! That's all I want to say, Johnny. I just want to thank you for having me on, and I appreciate all the things you do, helping all the channels out. I'm not really promoting anything. There's some links in the chat, though. If anybody wants to add me, they can. I'll be around. I'll be around.
Yeah. Also, don't forget to go back from last night. He was actually on. Ryan was a guest on Glam's channel last night, and it was a question thing about about comics.
Yeah.
If you missed it, go back and watch it. I know I will because it's in my playlist. I did not stay up late last night, but I think, the first one to comment and let them know I'm going to bed. I couldn't stay up, but I'm going to be here to give my thumbs up, and I'm driving by and going to bed. So, yeah, I will be watching that today. So if you have any questions or anything about that, go check that channel out. It's Glam's Closet. And it was on last night's show that she did at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you missed it, go back and watch it. I'm looking forward to going back and watching because I know in the chat they had it where basically you can ask any kind of questions, and that's where you will get your answers for those questions. So definitely do that. The reseller draft. I need to set my reminder for that one.
And remember to get Jennifer a milkshake for all the great work she does.
Yes. And let me go ahead and drop that again real quick. Also go back and watch some of her channel videos. She's got some great videos. She just popped out a couple of them recently. So definitely go check out her channel, watch her, give her some watch hours. But most importantly, go back and show her some love and support, because remember, she's doing this in every chat she's in on her phone. So definitely go show her some love and support. And again, don't forget to check out everyone's channel. There's a lot going on today in different channels. So check out those channels. Jennifer's been dropping links in the chat for that. If you miss it, go back and watch the chat does go up with the video when it goes live. It does take about 24 to 48 hours to show up, but it's going to be there. But go back and go to the 3 dots. Make sure you don't close the chat out before when the show ends. So if you want to catch somebody's links, you can do that. Also, don't forget, if you want to reach out to me and let me know you want to be a guest on any of my auctions that I do on this channel, make sure you reach out to me on any of my social media links, which is in the description bar below, including all my affiliate links and all areas that you can reach out to me on social media. I am booked right now to October. I am starting the booking now for November. So it is important that you want to reach out to me, because my ESP is never turned on, and I never know when you want to come on to be a guest. So please make sure you reach out to me if I can give you the soonest date I have available. And have a great day. And as I say before I end each and every show, you're welcome to join me after the show is over. If you would like to come on and have any questions, please go ahead and join me after the show is over. And like I say before I end each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out.
Bye.